More doctors smoke Camels than any other cigarette.
Hurry, hurry, hurry.
Bavarians is for your man and you too.
What's that you say? No Boulder Dash or baloney here.
Cheers, everyone, and welcome to The Unfiltered Gentleman. And now, breaking the seal all over the finer things of life, Greg, Scott, and Dan.
That is right.
All right.
Seal broken. Insert sound effect there. Welcome in, everybody. The Unfiltered Gentleman. I am Greg. Over there, that's Scott.
Welcome in, fuckers.
Oh, shit. What show is this?
Yeah, whoops.
What show?
Sorry.
We'll bleep that out in post.
Yeah.
And that's Dan.
Coming in hot.
Yeah, Jesus.
Wow.
Yeah,
Sorry. I forgot my mids.
Yeah, apparently. Somebody get him some water.
Or nuts, some beer.
Yeah, okay. Welcome in, everybody. Thanks for listening. Thanks for telling a friend. Thanks for sharing us online and all that good stuff. We love when you share us. We like being shared. We like being passed around.
Oh, yeah.
Shout
Like
out.
a whore.
Wow, Jesus Christ.
Holy
Sorry.
Shout
Okay.
out to Kansas. Just turn that mic off. Shout out to Kansas City in Missouri. They were our top listenership for the week last week. Thanks for listening. Thanks for spreading. And thanks to Brian from Renegade out in Denver for coming on last week, talking some beer, sharing some beer, and, well, most importantly, sharing some beer. That was a lot of fun, and I hope you guys had a chance to listen to it. If not, go back, batch 114. Listen to Brian from Renegade. Don't forget, when you're on the social medias, to hashtag show us your beers, and also rate and subscribe on iTunes /Apple Podcast. Even if you don't really use it, it just helps our rankings because nerdy people make that happen. So, all right, before we get any further, we got a beer of the week to get to. We got lots of crotch talk, Beer Babe, of course, booze news, even a Tales from Uber.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, to get to. But before we get anywhere else, we are being joined in studio today by someone who was allowed in the door because, quite frankly, he brought beer with him. Brian, thanks for joining, buddy.
Yes.
Hey, guys. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, thanks. Brian and I were pouring beer last week at the California Beer Fest for Flatfish Brewing. We shared an intimate moment of drinking a lot of beer together.
Oh, nice.
It was romantic.
I liked your Velvet Merkin.
Yeah, buddy. Yeah, we got what was it? 17 Merkin they were pouring over at the Firestone booth. We got down on some of that. It got romantic. So, anyways,
If you say so.
yeah.
Wow.
Now I've ruined it. Anyway, so he'll be joining us, talking some beer, and we'll be drinking his beer a little later on. But before we do that, I think we're all looking a little parched in here.
I know I am.
Let's get to the beer of the week.
Grab your libations, pals. It's time for Beer of the Week.
And if you're drinking, well, you know that you're my friend. And I say, I think I'll have myself a beer.
'Tis the season. 'Tis the season to drink some tasty. In fact, we need some better music for this one. We are drinking Enegren's Oktoberfest Martin Lager. Prost, everybody.
Prost.
Yeah.
Prost.
From the brewery, it's 5.5%, 23 IBUs, has a 3.79 on Untapped. That was a lot of words. Enegren Oktoberfest is a traditional Bavarian Marzen-style lager brewed with imported German Munich, Vienna, and Pilsner malts. These malts give our Oktoberfest a beautiful orange color and full-bodied malty sweet flavor with hints of honey, nuts, and caramel. Prost. That's from Enegren.
Short and simple.
Yeah.
Get right to the point, man.
I like it.
They make it sound like it's a cereal or something.
Because it's like Odie and...
Yeah, hints of honey, nuts, and caramel. Yeah. Throw some milk in here, and I'm happy. Actually, that'd be disgusting. Don't do that.
What was that cereal? I can't even remember what it was.
I don't know.
Oats and honey or...
Honey Bunches of Oats.
Yeah.
Is that
I thought
what-
it was
there
that.
you go.
Honey Bunches of
Yeah.
Oats. There you go.
Yeah. So
Sounds just like it.
Yeah, I got a lot of caramel on this one. I think caramel's the biggest flavor to come out of this one. Really easy to drink. Drinks nice and light. Not too sticky like sometimes they can be. Sticky.
I really like the German hops, man. You can really like, I don't know, it's just something, maybe that's why I keep going back to Enegren. It's just something different that you don't get out of a lot of other beers. That, you
The
know.
Hallertau.
Yeah, exactly. It's so delicious.
Nice and noble. Scott, what say you?
Why can't the rest of the world just drink beer for breakfast like I do?
Because then they'd be out driving with you.
That's true.
They're already trying to
I
dodge
don't
you.
need the, I don't need the competition.
Yeah. Brian, what do you think?
I've been really digging this style lately, and I think this is just yet another example of the locals doing it right.
It's good.
That's
Right.
true. For all you people who aren't around here and can't get yourself some Enegren, that's just too bad.
That sucks.
Yeah, that does suck. They do some really good stuff, and I'm not just saying that because we're going to be there in a couple weeks.
Right.
October 6th. Cheap plug, everybody. I'm going to be like Mick Foley when I get there. Hello, everybody, in Moorpark, California.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, it'll be great. This one doesn't have a huge nose to it, but it's simple. It's caramel, it's malty, and goes down nice and easy. Nothing wrong with that.
Nope.
I have a homebrew Martin going right now.
Oh shit, really?
Yeah, I'm sure it'll be nowhere near this good.
Well,
We'll see.
I didn't lager it. I can't lager it because I don't have any temp control, so I used an ale yeast, like a German ale yeast. So hopefully it'll be good. It's more like a Oktoberfest.
We'll be the judge of that.
The Juge?
Juju.
Another round for him, please.
Please.
Yes.
man.
Good Lord.
Good Lord. All right, we got lots of stuff to get to, not the least of which is, of course, Crotch Talk.
Oh.
Have a grievance to share? It's time for crotch talk.
I don't know if I have any grievances. Well, I'll start with my one grievance.
Oh, come on.
The Booze League.
Uh-oh. Who?
All right, good night, everybody.
Those girls? What are they doing?
Those girls over there. Every time they bring up the Unfiltered Gentleman, which, first of all, every time they bring up the Unfiltered Gentleman, that's a ratings spike for them.
Bang.
Yeah.
First of all, what's the new rule this week? Because I'm behind. Every week they change the rules.
Right,
so-
yeah. They're changing the fantasy
Yeah,
rules on
so
us, and
it
they
was
wait till
interesting.
after we draft
Please
to
update
change
me.
things.
Yeah.
Every time they mention the Unfiltered Gentleman, besides the rating spike they get, they also play this stupid drop of Charlie Sheen saying one-eyed, droopy, armless children. And I got so tired of listening to it, I figured we need to take matters into our own hand. We've now registered droopyeyedarmlesschildren.com. So anytime you go to droopyeyedarmlesschildren.com, it will forward you to the unfilteredgentleman.com. I eventually will get some like Photoshop picture of the Booze League looking retarded or something, and then have it go to that instead. Except for Coley. I like Coley. Just Sandro and Wiley and pictures of them.
Well,
and Otter.
It would hurt if anybody ever listened to them.
Yeah, that's
Since
true.
They don't, so.
That's true. So,
I think just them.
yeah.
Listen to themselves. Yeah.
They have their two listeners.
Yeah.
So anyways, the droopyeyedarmlesschildren.com, check it out. And we've been posting updates of our fantasy football statuses.
Right.
Week 1, I annihilated Guru. Week 2, as we record, not totally in the books yet. I'm in a very close battle with our own teammate, Nick. Literally 3 points, and he's got 2 people on the field, so it's getting dicey. Brian, unfortunately, not in the league, but fantasy expert yourself, right?
Well, I'm no guru. I mean, I win from time to time.
So you don't get.
Oh, there you go.
You want to be my
Man.
joint owner?
Yeah, Scott might need some help.
I don't know, man.
I lose from
He's killing
every
it.
week to every week.
He's got the swag team.
Yeah.
That's true. He never changes his
Yeah.
team name, so it's
I
still
didn't.
Scott
That
Swag Team.
sounded good to me. So yeah.
Yahoo hooked it up with that one.
There you go.
Yahoo, the worst fantasy football platform, or just top 5 and the worst? I can't stand it.
I've been able to understand it.
Yeah, I hate it.
But, that's
It's the worst
'Cause you're
until you look at the other ones.
Is that right?
I did Fox for one, Fox Sports.
Oh,
for
Fox
one.
was garbage. I did that like
was
5
terrible.
years ago.
Man.
Yeah.
Oh man,
Yeah.
I know NFL.com's not very good either.
Yeah, I
Like,
did
their
that one a
app
few
doesn't
years
even
back.
work.
Yeah, it didn't work at the time. I think ESPN is still my favorite.
Really?
I think so too.
Yeah, they have the better
Ultimately.
app to me.
They keep taking away the extras though. I'm still angry
true.
about that.
You're lucky you had your smart friend with you.
I know that's right.
Yeah. Maybe Yahoo dummies it down because I'm able to understand it.
Maybe. Oh, that's what it is.
So,
We're
yeah.
too smart for it.
Yeah.
Scott's like, I
It's
have a
gonna be like,
chance.
hey, I got this.
I got a chance over here.
So color between the lines. And, yay.
Yeah. 3 + 3. Shit. So, anyways,
week.
yeah, droopyeyedarmlesschildren.com. You're playing Otter? You're in the process of beating Otter as you record?
Correct.
Yeah, that's good. And Dan,
Yeah, I lost to Beauty and Beer.
Oh,
She's got a good team
she
though.
does.
Yeah.
It's hard to lose. I hate when we have to play ourselves. I wish it could only be matchups like us versus them instead of us.
Say it'd be me or her that's going to win the championship probably.
Only because your nuts didn't play.
Yeah.
Dan's beer.
I
won
know.
the
Can you
championship.
imagine? No, I had to take it easy on everybody.
I know.
Man.
It wouldn't be fair. It'd be like
I know.
doing steroids.
Dan's dick would have
I
gotten
saw
in there
that.
to be done.
I know. I saw there was like 2 chicks in the league. I'm like, that would not be in good taste. I'm not going to do that.
I know Coley would be okay with that. I don't know if Nicole would be.
I couldn't do that,
big
man.
of a fan. So, I don't know. Brian, any solid picks on your team?
You know, it's been a pretty rough year for my team. Sue ought to know. You know, like Alanis Morissette, my team hasn't shown up for the first 2 weeks or the last 5 years. So.
I would say since the 90s.
Yeah, pretty much. It's been a down year. But you know what? I figure every guru has his down year.
That's true.
True.
I think the other guru's having his since he lost to me week 1.
Yeah, he got thumped, though. It was really bad.
Yeah. But you have a sleeper that you're sitting on, don't you?
Oh, yeah. I managed to draft Le'Veon Bell in the first round this year.
Yeah.
Wait till he gets going.
Yeah, once he gets in there.
Yeah. Week 12.
Yeah.
When the Patriots sign him, then yeah.
And I will also say, too, like Patrick Mahomes just going off, man.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, he just, like, I like the fantasy team name you can make with him now. It's like, this one's for my homies. Big ballin' with my homies.
Makes it so much easier.
Yeah, it's nice.
Yeah. All right. Any other football crap we need to talk? Fair enough.
No,
okay.
Yeah.
On to nice things. I want to give a huge thank you to Nick Borland, head brewer over at 14 Cannons, as well as Tim over at 5 Threads. They helped me a couple weeks ago. I took the plunge and engaged. I proposed to my lady friend, and those two helped me out.
What?
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
I
Are you
know.
pregnant?
I am.
Oh, man.
Oh, wow.
I didn't want to have a bastard child.
Oh, my
so,
God.
Yeah. I'm a seahorse. I am pregnant.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Thank you.
definitely.
I set up a little scavenger hunt. One of the stops was stopping at 14 Cannons
Oh, nice.
to pick up a growler. And she had to eventually find me was the end of the scavenger hunt, which I'm surprised she finished. And
Yeah, I was like, I'm going home.
yeah, so Nick hooked it up. He helped me like set it up and hide the growler and all that stuff. And then afterwards, we went over to 5 Threads and hanging out with Tim and everything. And so that was a lot of fun. They helped me out with that. So thanks to them. Thanks to the lady friend for not saying no. That'd been really embarrassing.
Can you imagine?
Did that at Dodger Stadium.
Yeah, on the jumbotron.
God.
Oh God.
Yeah, that's great. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You're so smart.
Huh?
You picked the perfect girl. You're so smart.
Oh, I'm gonna make her listen to this now. Like, see, I told you.
No.
Yeah. Never mind. I won't make her listen to this.
No.
And
don't torture her.
yeah,
Then
Not
she'll
yet.
say,
You guys aren't married yet.
yeah, here's your ring back.
yeah, she's not quite stuck.
Yeah.
Then the other thing I want to mention is that Brian and I were pouring beer at the California Beer Fest last weekend in Ventura, California. We were pouring for Flatfish. We had some interesting people come up and ask
I
us
bet.
really dumb questions or be really drunk.
So what's a dumb question?
There was some generational talent there with Sir Mix-a-Lot and Tone
Oh
Loc.
yeah, the music was Tone Loc, Color Me Bad, and Sir Mix-a-Lot.
Oh, fuck. That's awesome.
Except for Tone Loc did a bunch of covers of like Journey and Bon Jovi.
Did you really?
I kid you not.
What?
Well, and Color Me Bad did No Diggity.
Yeah, they're doing Blackstreet.
What the hell?
Yeah.
Wow.
And so Sir Mix-a-Lot comes on and goes through his repertoire, which I had never heard any of.
Oh, really?
And by the time he went on around 4:30, we left about 5:15. He still had not gotten to Baby Got Back. I was like, I didn't know he had this many songs to not get
Shoulda
to Baby
came
Got
out,
Back.
like right away with that.
He could have played that like 8 times over, and people would have been happy.
Yeah, no kidding.
Like, there's a bunch of drunk white girls. You
Yeah.
know they love Baby Got Back.
You know how long were they yelling at him to do it at that point?
At one point, he did say, like, I know everyone's waiting for Baby Got Back, or something like that, and then went on to some other song.
Oh shit!
It was
Do you
hilarious.
at least do my posses on Broadway?
He did do that.
Okay.
And something about, what was the horse or pony or something?
Yeah, something about Ride My
Like
Horse.
Walk My Horsey or
Walk My
something
I
like
don't
that?
remember that one.
Pony.
I don't
Jesus
know. Brian was
Christ.
dancing. It was.
Well, I was pretty lit.
Yeah. So that was hilarious, which is weird because they didn't. The thing ended at 5, but I think Sir Mix-a-Lot went on to like 5:30. The Tone Loc, who opened it, did not even come out till 3. Up from like 11:30 to 3, it was just some cover band. But all they did was bill how big a deal these 3 artists, these 3
Right.
acts were, and then they didn't come on till like 3 o'clock. It was,
Damn, man.
it was hilarious.
They were priming the crowd, though.
Yeah, the cover band was.
Yeah, they were getting everybody liquored up for.
That's true.
Damn.
That way they could act excited.
Well, it was the only beer festival I've ever been to where people actually stopped drinking to listen to the music.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
He's not wrong. We look over at one point when I think it was Tone Loc, right? And all the booths were pretty dead. and the like middle area in front of the stage was just slammed.
You are kidding.
Nope.
Wow.
We were quite surprised. I was like,
Wow.
do you see all the beer that's around here? And you guys are up there dancing to Tone Loc?
Oh my god.
And it's not like you couldn't hear them everywhere in Ventura.
Right.
Like it was, you could hear it everywhere. It was ridiculous. So back to the stupid questions we got. Oh, we got a lot of like, I'll take your lightest one. And so because Enegren has a beer called the lightest one.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and he was manning the pale ale, I was manning the brown. I'd always hand him the cup, like, here we go, the lightest one, please. And that was like our inside joke. A lot of people would come up and just ask what our strongest one was.
Oh my god.
Which also happened to be the lightest one.
Yeah.
Also the one that was most closely related to an IPA.
Yeah, a lot of I'll take your IPA. Because we had 2 signs on the table saying we had a pale ale and American brown. And they come up, I'll take your IPA.
Oh my god.
Yeah, no, we don't have an IPA. We got a pale ale. You want that? Oh, no. All right, fine. Like it was a big, like they were paying for it. You know, like they had to use a ticket on it. No, it was just unlimited beer. Okay, fine, I'll take it. We had some people come back like, this is the best beer at the festival, which was cool, even though I didn't make it. But then we had one girl come up. I think she got the pale ale first, and then walks up like 2 minutes later. She's like, all right, we'll take that brown now.
What?
I'm like, all right, great. Thanks for coming back. She's like, yeah, I couldn't drink that other one. I had to pour it out. I was like, how about you not tell us?
Oh, my
How about you
God.
just say thanks, and here's your brown. So any highlights that I'm missing?
I don't know. We got a lot of repeaters.
We did get a lot of repeaters. A couple guys were real excited. And that one older lady was very excited, too.
I think she liked me.
Oh, wow.
I can't blame her.
I mean,
and we
don't
did,
tell my wife. but-
Right. And we did have that girl from the booth behind me that
Oh, my
would not
goodness.
leave us alone.
She was so excited that her boyfriend had gotten into hard alcohol kombucha or whatever it was.
Oh, was her boyfriend working there?
Yep, that's what it was.
Oh, then why was she talking to us so much?
I don't know. First beer festival.
I
I remember
guess
my
so.
first beer festival.
Yeah. You do?
No,
Oh,
I'm sorry.
okay. Yeah, she was like this tiny little thing that I think got drunk off a thimble of beer and like kept coming over and just like getting some of our beer and would not stop talking to us. To the point where it's like, all right, I'm trying to answer questions for the people and their dumb questions. Like I need you to back
Kick
it off,
back,
sweetie.
yeah.
Yeah.
Super nice girl.
She was extremely friendly. Made friends with the Fraulein down the way who was pouring some good beer for
What did she bring us? The Fraulein?
Society.
Oh,
man.
SCA?
The
That's good
Society.
video.
And then they had a Imperial stout over there too, Russian Imperial, I think. It was nice and boozy. Yeah, like we mentioned, the Velvet Merkin was on tap.
Wow.
Oh, and Firestone had their new Saison that I got to try.
Ooh.
Poor Brian did not. It was really good. Not real Saison. It was more like a Berliner Weiss. It was kind of tart with some like saltiness to it. Any other highlights, really?
I don't know. It was interesting to see it from the other side of the table.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm usually the drunk guy who's being an asshole, so
Does it make you think differently about how you're going to act at those now?
no. I paid for it. I'm going to drink through
Right.
it.
I will say I was a little...
Maybe I'd stop for Tone Loc.
That's true. He does the wild thing. I was a little surprised at the people who did not show up. Every festival in this area, you're going to see 14 Cannons, you're going to see Enegren, like without a doubt, and most likely Five Threads as well. They were not there. Westlake Brewing was not there.
Oh, shit.
Institution was not there. Midwest
was there.
I was told was there. Yeah, I didn't actually see them, but they were...
What the
no
hell?
Topa Topa, no Poseidon.
Yeah, none of them in Turbrew.
Topa Topa's down the street.
Right. In fact, they were right
No
across the street
leashless.
from Leaseless. All they had to do was walk across the street.
Holy shit.
They weren't there. No Topa Topa, like you said, no
Weird.
Poseidon. Yeah, it was weird who did not attend.
That's strange.
Yes.
What does it take to attend? Like, is there any reason? Like,
You'd think we'd know since we were there.
I know. I thought you'd give me some kind of like inside
Yeah.
information over here.
I don't know. Probably just the willingness to donate a couple kegs of beer.
Wow.
Most likely. But yeah, I was surprised at who didn't show up. Some big players in the local beer scene.
Big players.
Yeah. Now, of course, like your typical sellouts were there. Ballast Point was there. Lagunitas was there.
Well, you expect that.
And of course, the guy pouring for Lagunitas was a Giants fan. Yeah, that was disappointing.
Oh my god, he would be.
He would be, right?
Yeah.
Well, at least he had the
Wait a minute.
decency not to wear his Giants gear.
Mm-hmm.
The
Still
baseball
had to
Giants.
point it out though.
Baseball Giants.
Oh, God.
I don't care. Who cares about the New York Giants?
Yeah.
I'm a Giants fan. Sorry, bud.
Yeah, I know.
York
It
football
doesn't matter.
Giants.
Whatever coast you're on with the Giants, it's like, you suck.
Yeah. Anything else that we're forgetting? I think that's about it. Did run into Sandro. I told him I was super stoked, and it was nice to see him. Yeah, but that's pretty much it from the beer fest. It was a good time. Yeah.
Yeah, it was great.
Staring at all the drunk chicks and,
Nice.
not doing that.
Nope.
And, so. All right, that's it for Crotch Talk. Anybody have any grievances or anything else beer-related to discuss?
Don't think so.
Fair enough. We don't have to have, no grievances.
You know what? Life is so good.
It's a good yeah. You said that so convincingly. Well, in that case, we'll move on to our old-timey word of the week, which is Minikin. Minikin. It's a little man.
Minikin.
Minikin.
Almost sounds like mannequin.
Oh, it does.
Isn't that the Secretary of the Treasury, Minikin?
I don't know. Is it?
Maybe.
Is he a little man?
In my opinion.
Touche. So use Minikin in a statement in a sentence on the Twitter or something, and we'll retweet you and all that good stuff. So, all right, let's class things up a little bit.
No one could blame you for bed swerving. It's time for Beer Babe of the Week.
It is indeed. This is where Dan gets up. Brian will learn this is where Dan gets
Yep.
up during the show. Our Beer Babe of the Week, her name is Mary
Every
Rose.
time.
You can find her.
I'm up.
You can find her on the Instagrams at 911beerme. No spaces, no dots,
Yay.
no dashes. Scott might
All
be
right.
able to find
Yay.
her.
All right.
He's excited like a little boy.
Yes.
At 911beerme, her name is Mary Rose. She, in this picture, is drinking out of Das Boot. So some sort of German beer, one would imagine.
Oh, shit.
Any girl that can put down Das Boot is okay in my book.
That's right.
That's
Just got to
good.
get ready for that backsplash.
That's right, yeah. You gotta
Turn
learn
the boot.
You gotta learn how to turn it. You gotta learn how to turn the boots. You don't want that on the face. So make sure you go follow Mary Rose at 911beerme on the Instagrams, and I'm sure you'll be not so sad that you did. Scott?
Yes.
Are you good for a Tales from Uber?
All right.
Let's do it.
Let's do it. It's been a while.
Let's
Does
do
your
it.
hobby
Yes.
make you queasy?
Tone.
It's Tales from Uber.
So this tale concerns an asshole named Dez.
Okay.
I picked him up in Ventura, and the address he gave me, I'm waiting in front of the house, and there's nobody coming out. All of a sudden, I look behind me. There's some guy like 2 houses down just standing there staring at me. So I realized, okay, this is probably the guy, because who else is standing on the road at 4 in the morning?
Right.
So most people, when they see you, they're going to walk towards your car. Well, he just stood there. So I backed up. When I picked him up, and I always verify the address they're going to, I said, you're going to, blah, 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 whatever place. And he's like, that's what the app says. And so I'm like, okay.
Like, yeah, no shit.
Yeah, I got an asshole here, so okay.
Oh,
so I just
shit.
shut up. So I'm on my way. He changes his destination to Del Taco in Ventura, California. So I'm
He's
cool.
drunk.
Yeah, I'm cool with that because I picked him up in between Oxnard and Ventura, and Google it if you don't know where it's at.
Right.
So I'm on my way, and all of a sudden I get on the freeway. He goes, "Hey, you're going the wrong way." And I'm like, "Well, you said Del Taco in Ventura." Oh, I meant Del Taco on Ventura Boulevard in Camarillo. Okay.
Opposite direction for you.
Exactly. So I'm like, okay, no problem. So I, got off the freeway, went the other way. So we get to Del Taco in Camarillo, and we wait there for like 10 minutes. Nobody's coming to the speaker, and he's like, "Hello, hello, hello." Maybe a little bit drunk.
What?
So we finally pull up to the window, and we're sitting there, and I keep saying, there's nobody here, but let's go. Nobody here, let's go. And he's like, "No, there's somebody. I can see somebody." So finally, some girl comes to the window, and she goes, "Hey, sorry, our computer's down, and we're not going to be up for like another 40 minutes."
Oh.
So I'm like, okay. So he's like, "Okay, we'll go to Carl's Jr." Now, for those of you who don't know, Carl's Jr. is like the other side of the freeway. I mean, just you go over the bridge, and there's
Right.
Carl's Jr. So we went to Carl's Jr. We get there, and he went, "I went to large, whatever." Well, I'm sorry, we don't have large.
Take it a liter of cola.
Oh, shit.
How did you know?
Yeah.
So I'm sorry, we don't have large, or we're allowed of large cups. We don't have medium. Well, I want a large. Well, I'm sorry, sir, we only have medium. So he argues with the guy for 20 minutes. So finally he's like, "So can I get 2 mediums for the price of a large?" "No, sir, I'm sorry, you can't do that."
Oh, that's on them. They should have just done it.
They should have, but
He sounded like a douchebag.
But he's he's a dick anyway.
He's getting a spit burger now.
Yeah.
No kidding.
And you said he was drinking. I'm shocked.
Oh, yeah,
I'm
yeah,
shocked.
exactly.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
I'm shocked there is liquor being consumed in this
Yeah,
establishment.
so
Who'da
he
known?
argues with the guy back and forth. We finally get to the window, And he still wants to argue with the guy. Now, I'm telling you, I'm spending 20 minutes at Carl's Jr. with this guy.
Is your time, like, you're still racking up dollars, right?
Exactly.
It's not only mileage-based.
Right. It's still time-based. So now he's arguing with the guy. I don't understand why you can't do this. And this is unacceptable. I'm like, come on.
It's 4:30 in the morning.
Oh, come on, dude. So finally he gets his order. And so then he changes the address like 2 or 3 times.
Oh, God.
And so I'm finally like, okay, so we're on our way to where he needs to go. Now, if you don't know the 101, of course you don't. So we get to the exit where he needs to go because I'm kind of familiar with the area. Are we supposed to take this exit? And he was like, well, yeah. I said, okay. So I'm like, since you, I go, you changed the destination several times, so you're going to have to lead me to wherever you want to go. So I get to where he's supposed to go, and finally he's like, oh, stop here. So I stopped, and so I'm waiting, and nothing's happening. He's not getting out of the car. So I hear him getting his little stuff ready to go. I'm waiting. He opens the door. I'm waiting. And finally I looked in the mirror, and he's staring at me. So I'm like staring back at him.
You need something?
I'm like, are we good here? He goes, oh, yeah. So then he gets out of the door. He gets out of the car.
You're drunk.
As he's getting out, he goes, you're friendly. And I didn't say nothing. And under my breath, I'm like, yeah, and you're an asshole.
Right.
And so that was the end of the ride.
So you're telling me he didn't get out of the car and say, no, he didn't. That's fucked up.
Yeah, first time ever.
Oh,
Yeah.
man.
What a dick bag.
Yeah.
He was such an asshole. I mean, it was obvious. As soon as I picked him up and he gave me the attitude, I'm like, this guy's going to like some rich neighborhood or whatever because he's like got the asshole thing going already.
At least he didn't make you pick up a bunch of random like moving items like the other guy. Yeah.
Like Vincent.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I remember his name.
Yes, I do.
Wow.
That's gangster.
That's pretty good.
I don't remember my name, but I remember Vincento's name.
Nice.
He was a handsome boy.
New goal. Don't ever let an Uber driver remember your name.
Right?
Oh, yeah.
Get in,
Yeah,
get
that's
out.
not good. That's not good.
And never let him tell you how much you like jazz.
Oh, yeah. Don't do that either. Or why not?
Yeah, well,
Let the good times roll.
Yeah. Let the trumpets blow.
Maybe that's the problem. He kept asking for jazz.
Yeah.
I don't have jazz.
Maybe there's Dan in your car.
Wait a minute.
I'm way friendlier than that.
That's true. That was probably the best Uber ride I've ever had. Just Dan talking about how much he loves jazz.
Acting like I knew who was playing and shit. I don't know what the hell was going on, man. Boop, boopy doo.
Yeah. So good.
It's always Miles Davis or John Coltrane, one or the other.
Do you know either of those
You
names?
can never go wrong with that.
I know Miles Davis.
There we go. All right.
Not when he's sober.
Yeah, that's true.
That's
yeah.
right.
Once he's drunk, he knows everybody.
knows all the
That guy knows them all.
Yeah.
Drunk Dan.
Drunk Dan knows the jazz.
That's
Yeah,
right.
He's a classy motherfucker.
He is.
He really is.
He's up.
Yeah. Dan, I've been screaming all weekend.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know. No kidding.
What happened over there, man?
Man, I just, it was.
Did you get the plague?
Something like that. Like,
Yeah.
but that
Oh,
was like,
shit.
it was like 2 weeks ago. So I don't know what's going on here.
Well, she rode you good.
So don't go down on someone you don't know.
Good night, everybody. All right, we need more beer in here. Where
Where were you years ago?
Yeah. Let's call the pen.
He calls to the bullpen for
Beer.
Oh, he does indeed. This one is provided to us by the one and only Brian. Cheers. This is El Segundo Brewing's Cerveza Fresca. I had a really hard time finding information about this one. So it is 7.3%, has a 3.91 on Untapped, and I wonder if the can says something fancy about this beer because the internet sure as hell didn't. Here we go. Hops and fruit are a perfect marriage in this Agua Fresca-inspired juicy India Pale Ale.
Juicy.
Lush, dense fruit character pervades and an underlying sweetness carries the finish. So this is the Cerveza Fresca passion fruit. I'm going. Geez, what is that name? Maracuya.
It means passion fruit.
Oh, okay. In Spanish.
Yeah. Sure.
Portuguese, I think. Brazilian, I believe. I'm not sure.
Portuguese, huh? Dick.
You're a dick, yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, so 7.3%, 3.91 on Untapped. What do you guys think of this one?
Very juicy. I will co-sign that.
Let's see here. Oh, that is juicy.
Right?
Yeah, this is El Segundo. One thing I've been talking about lately is love the West Coast version of juicy IPA, East Coast IPAs.
Yeah.
The West Coast does it right.
We do.
Yeah.
Yeah, I definitely have been looking for contributors on the California side. I mean, it's nice to see the New England ones. Evil Twin does some really good ones from back east, but to see these guys doing it, and also the brewery's offshoot brand. If you've seen Relax, it's a hazy IPA.
Heard the
Another
name.
really good one.
Mm-hmm. This one smells nice and tropical.
Yes.
It drinks almost, and I don't mean this in a pulpy, disgusting way,
right?
But a nice mouthfeel kind of way.
Correct.
Don't mean to steal
There
your
you go. There you go.
your thing over there, but
it's
has
almost like
that
breakfast over here.
Yeah, that
Suing.
orange juicy, thick but not gross, milkshakey thick.
Right.
Juiciness. It's got flavors of orange and tropical. Just a little bit of dankness on the end.
Mm-hmm.
I dig it.
Yeah.
I could drink this all day. I don't know about you fellas.
I have.
Yeah, thank you for bringing this, and we'll continue to sip on it.
Yeah, it's very good. I think you get a lot of those fruit notes on the nose, and but you don't. It's not overwhelming when you're tasting. It's not like a fruit,
right? Explosion.
Yeah, exactly.
Sculpin.
Fruit explosion in your mouth.
Yeah, that's a
yeah, exactly. It's totally not that.
Is,
it eaves off a little bit, and it's just beautiful.
Do you know, is there fruit added, or is it all from the hops?
I'm not positive on it. I think it's all from the hops.
If it is, that's super impressive.
Unbelievable.
Nice. It's a good all day sip beer kind of thing.
Mm-hmm. And it hides that 7.3% quite nicely.
Not that I sip beer, but
no, let's not pretend.
If you're normal, yeah.
Yeah, let's not pretend he sips anything. So very nice. All right, let's move on to a little booze news.
Extra, extra, drink all about it. It's time for booze news.
Well, if anybody needed a reason to drink, you can drink for a cause. Over 50 craft brewers will use Pints for Prostates bottle crowns this fall. So it's like a blue, I'll try and post a picture on the social media. There's like a blue bottle cap with a little symbol on it, and it's supposed to remind men to have their man parts checked out.
Wow.
Pints for Prostates.
Like I need that.
Right, yeah. Yours haven't been checked out in years.
Every day, and I tip the guy, too.
Yeah, wow. So if you see one of those bottle caps, please don't think of Scott, and also know that you're drinking for a cause. MillerCoors, they're doing so well right now that they're going to eliminate 350 salaried positions by the end of October.
Oh, man.
Wow.
Yeah.
Thank you, robots.
I know, right?
What I think you mean is...
That's right.
yeah, thank you, robots, and thank you, hopefully, craft beer. Hopefully it's not just they're replacing jobs with robots. Hopefully they're also getting annihilated by good beer.
Yeah, correct. I think those salaried positions are suits.
Yeah,
And,
I don't think the bottle capper has a salary.
Right.
He's probably more of an hourly type of guy.
yeah, it's our only hope.
Yeah. Fingers crossed. Sorry, salaried positions, people.
Bang.
Breakthrough Beverage, a multi-state wholesaler, has agreed to invest $9.2 million in CanTrust, which is a cannabis company up in Canada. So once again, beverage companies investing heavily into the weeds.
Crazy.
Mm-hmm. Now they just need to start turning out these drinks that they keep promising.
Right.
And Atlanta's Wild Heaven Brewing creates a $5 stadium beer if you're going to be at the Mercedes-Benz Stadium.
Mercedes-Benz Stadium?
Yeah, Atlanta. Hotlanta.
Okay.
Right? Yeah.
Is it a 4-ounce pour?
I know, right? Right? How big is this fucking cup? Dude?
Yeah, it's probably a minuscule little shot. But, yeah, apparently they're making a stadium beer is what they're calling it, stadium beer. And it's supposed to be $5 a beer.
Bang.
They could never do that out here.
No.
We beat up more Giants fans.
They must be hurting or something. Like
Probably.
for fans or something.
Yeah, that's like what like minor league teams will do.
Right.
Like have
They're
beer
like,
promos.
They're like notoriously like terrible fans in Atlanta.
Are they?
Yeah.
And they're doing well, so that's weird.
New stadium, doing well, no attendance.
Yeah, exactly.
Maybe they should do what the 76ers
It's Atlanta.
do.
What do you do?
Yeah, 76ers offer, what was it, like $16 tickets a couple years back?
Oh, yeah.
Still didn't work.
Nope.
One guy bought out his entire row and just sat by himself.
That's right.
That's so good.
Wow.
It's like, hey, you got $100 to blow on an entire row of seats? Like, might as well. What else? Oh, Sam Adams. Woo, go Boston here.
Yeah.
Sam Adams is making a Red Sea IPA. It's a beer tribute to the Red Sox.
To the Sox.
What's that hat you got on there?
Oops.
It's a Red Sox.
Oh, shit.
I had my Dodgers hat on yesterday, but, I got the Red Sox hat that I got at Fenway.
Yeah. Well, they got the best record in baseball.
Do they really?
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
Yes, they do.
Jeez. You're not any other Boston team fans are.
No. My wife's a big Red Sox fan, so we went to Fenway a couple months ago.
You want to get some.
Saw a walk-off grand slam. No big deal.
Oh, man. Nice.
That's a good park, too, to go to, right?
I do want to go to the park.
Yeah.
It's a nice park. I haven't been in the park. I've been by the park.
That and Wrigley I would want to go check out.
Those are the two I really want to go
Right?
to.
Yeah.
Third oldest stadium in baseball? Anybody?
The third oldest?
Third oldest
Dodger
behind
Stadium.
Wrigley? Dodger Stadium.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
God damn.
Yeah, look at that. I want to go to...
I'm not as stupid as I look.
Well, every now and then you
Thank you,
surprise us.
Scott.
Yeah.
Hit my music.
Yeah. Sweet chin music. Adolphus A. Bush V, who is the great-grandson of Adolphus Bush, the founder of Anheuser-Busch, has launched his own cannabis company, the ABV Cannabis Company. This is... You know what's hilarious is he tried to work for AB, and they wouldn't let him after he graduated college.
What?
They turned him down. The great-grandson of the founder was turned
Qualified?
was turned away at the door.
Even Tommy Boy got a job at Callahan Auto. What the hell's going on out here?
Callahan. Oh, man.
Wow.
Yeah. That's pretty bad.
Yeah.
That's pretty bad. So now he started his own weed company instead. And he's
He'll
hoping,
show them.
Yeah. It'll be funny in like 2 years when AB InBev just buys him out.
I know, right?
Buys his company from him.
Oh, man.
Scott, have you been to India lately?
I took a guy there on Uber a couple weeks ago.
Funny you should say that. Passenger in India was forced to drive himself home after learning his Uber driver was drunk.
Oh, yeah.
An Uber
tired.
Yeah, an Uber passenger in the city of, I'm going to fuck this up, Bengaluru in India tweeted that his Uber driver was drunk beyond good sense when he arrived at the pickup location. As a result...
Hello, I've been driving like all the way across the ocean and everything. So.
How'd that drive go for you?
Oh, man, it was a long drive.
As a result, the passenger was forced to get behind the wheel and navigate his way home, with the Uber driver comfortably sleeping in the passenger seat. The incident came to light when passenger Surya Oruganti tweeted about the incident to the app-based ride service. Oruganti claims that he boarded the cab at the Kempengoda International Airport in Bengaluru.
Yep.
Does all sound familiar?
Yes, it does.
And discovered that the driver wasn't the only one indicated on, or wasn't the one who was indicated on the app that he was.
No, it was Dez.
Okay, yeah.
No.
That's why he was so
drunk.
mad.
Considering the driver's impaired condition and his need to get to his destination, Oruganti decided to drive himself home. He then shot a video of the driver and asked him several questions about the vehicle's owner before exiting the vehicle. He then tweeted, "The ride back from Bangalore airport was not quite what I expected. The driver was drunk and drowsy. I had to pull the car over to the side, and I drove all the way home. The pic with the driver in the rider's seat passed out."
Yeah, so what do you want?
You need to fix this at Uber support, he also mentioned.
Wow.
When he shot the driver.
Sounds like somebody carjacked the Uber driver.
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
I'm suing him.
And then got drunk.
Yeah,
it's true.
I'm going to sue.
In another tweet, he talks about Uber's response. Uber safety team promptly called back about 20 hours later. They said,
that's fast.
They said I shouldn't drive a cab because that's a safety issue.
Right.
And that they'll educate the driver, whatever that means, and might terminate the driver if there's a reoccurrence.
Oh, wow.
I'm good.
Yeah. After a series of tweets by Oruganti and other Twitter users, Uber tweeted to Surya to explain the actions they have taken. "Hey, Surya, thank you again for speaking with us. As confirmed to you, the driver's partner's account has been flagged and his access to our app has been barred. We would like to assure you that we take action upon such incidents very seriously." Oh, and then your Siri's going crazy. Scott doesn't know how to use his phone. She's going to talk again in a second. Just watch. So that's what happens when you steal your friend's car, get drunk, and go pick up their passengers.
It happens.
Yeah.
Oh, well, welcome to Lyft.
Yeah. I shit you not. I've been avoiding Uber lately. Like, it's been extra shitty lately.
Really?
I've been going all Lyft.
Interesting.
Yeah.
That's funny. I've been doing all Uber. Oh, yeah. Okay.
It's all adding up now. It's all coming together.
Yep.
So, I think that's everything. Did I miss anything? Are we good?
Can I just mention one thing?
Okay. Good night, everybody.
Does anybody here want to retire? I mean, is anybody done?
Oh, yeah? Where's this going?
I know where this is going.
I'm sorry, because yesterday, the Chargers-Bills game, one of the players on the Bills retired at halftime.
Oh, last week?
Yeah.
Yes.
No, yesterday.
Nope, last
Was
week.
it Josh Allen?
Dan's filling
No. Last week. I'm sorry.
Jesus
Yesterday.
Christ.
Last week, the guy. I mean,
Give this man a beer.
Yeah, we didn't talk about it.
we didn't.
No.
because it was last week.
Right. But yeah, I did kind of want to touch on that too.
Let's touch
I
about
did.
it.
Yeah.
Let's touch
Okay.
about it. Let's touch on it and talk about
touch
it.
it and
Both,
talk.
why not?
Touch and talk. Wait, that's like my priest.
Brian's so sorry he
Yeah.
showed up for this one. Let's touch about it.
Yeah, Father Greg. Touch
All right,
and talk.
start touching. I just read the headline and was like, what the fuck?
Yeah, no, it's like he walked in at halftime and like, hey guys, sorry, I'm done. But 2 weeks ago, he signed a contract, $5 million guaranteed.
Yeah, $5 million guaranteed.
And then the next week, he gets his ass kicked in the first half. He's
It's Devontae Davis, I believe was his name.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I couldn't remember his name because I'm an Uber driver, and
that's why.
So he's like, hey guys, have a good second half. I'm done.
He just bounced.
But if you retire, they don't have to keep paying you, right?
Because he signed the contract. But it's guaranteed money. I mean, they don't have to pay you the full contract. They do have to pay you the guaranteed.
Even
whatever.
if you retire?
Yeah.
I thought that was just like injury they still have to pay you.
I don't know. A lot of people were harping about it.
Now you've thrown
a week
monkey
ago.
wrench in it.
Well, we probably got a signing bonus or something.
Yeah, I think that's what it was. Signing bonus. Thank
Either
you
way,
very much,
I'm
Brian.
sure he's not hurting.
Yeah, I'm sure he'll get to keep the signing bonus.
I feel like every Bills fan wants to retire at halftime. At some point.
every Bills player, every Bills fan.
You think they make it to halftime?
Yeah, but even longest yard, Paul Crewe faked an injury to get out of there. And I know he didn't want to be a part of it, but he's like, "Oh, I hurt my leg or whatever," and he sits out. This guy's just like, "Peace, homies."
Yeah, I'm gonna hit the showers. You guys have a good.
Could at least faked an injury, I
have a
think,
good,
and then
rest
just
of
sat
the
on the
season.
sidelines while his friends got creamed. You know what I mean?
I guess he didn't want to watch it happen.
Oh
Yeah.
man, I don't know.
He wanted to avoid the train wreck, not watch the train
Right?
wreck.
I don't know.
guess.
I think he could have faked an injury. Would have been the way to go.
It would have been slightly classy.
Say, hey guys, I got the green apple splatters. I can't play.
I hate when that happens.
Yeah, I'm painting the wall over, guys.
Jesus. Painting the bathroom tonight.
Yeah.
I don't know, guys. I think I got a hot take. Devontae Davis or not, Bills, not a playoff team.
Yeah. They're
they
oh,
might
man.
just miss it. Yeah.
Yeah, they might go 0-16. They might be. This might be a
You
trend.
think? You think they're going to do worse than the Browns?
They could. I don't know.
I don't
They
know.
are bad.
The Browns actually had a
I'll
tie
take that
this
bet.
year.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was big news.
Yeah.
I'm glad we talked about that.
That was weird fucking news.
Yeah.
That was
Faux
super,
show.
Yeah, super weird. And need to be. Do you think he was drunk? Do you think he pulled a Ron Artest?
It could have been.
Just got hammered
Because
at halftime.
I think the reason I remembered it is because that's what I want to do. Just one of these, I'm going to walk into work and say, when I clock out,
Right.
It's just like, bye.
You're gonna wait till you're gonna wait till you clock out. Or you're just gonna
I'm not
I
gonna
think
say
like
nothing.
lunch break.
Halftime would be your lunch, I think.
I'm going to
Yeah.
clock out, stop by HR and say, where do I sign for the retirement thing? Because I'm not coming back.
Throw your sandwich at someone.
Yeah.
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 Drop
Take a
the
shit on their desk.
Change into
Wow.
your suit and walk out.
Yeah. Or just like strip naked.
Right. The only time Scott dressed nice for work is when he
Wait a
quit.
minute. Yeah.
That'd be awesome.
Yeah. it would
Are
be
you
good.
dying because you're dressed really nice?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wouldn't be surprised. All right. Good.
Okay.
I'm glad we talked about the big breaking last week's news.
Yeah, well, it's late, but hey,
A little late.
I'm slow.
Yeah.
Better
well,
late than never.
Hey, come on, the bedrock, internet.
Right.
Slow,
it's- you got your dial up over there. Somebody
Yeah.
must have faxed you that update. Right. So, all right. Let's hit some music. Brian, thanks for coming.
Thank you, guys.
Thanks
Appreciate
for sharing,
you having me.
Thanks for sharing some beer. And hopefully we'll bring some more beer next time. We'll just keep having you every time we want to bring beer.
I'll
Like,
just keep
every
bringing
show.
beer.
yeah,
every show.
Yeah, every time. We always like
Yep.
beer. Thank you guys for listening.
You're a regular.
Thanks for telling. In fact, you know what? It's been nice having Scott, but
Oops, wait a minute.
thanks for listening. Thanks for telling friends. You can find us at theunfilteredgentleman.com. Of course, Facebook and Instagram at The Unfiltered Gentleman. Twitter at Unfiltered Gents. Our number to call and drunk dial, please drunk dial us, 805-538-BEER, 2337. And come see us on October 6th at Enegren for Oktoberfest. I gotta get my lederhosen fixed. My button snapped off.
Oh, man.
Yeah. Remember we were doing the log sign
she
thing?
said.
Oh, yeah.
The button came out. I gotta get that fixed.
I hope they do that again. I think we can do it.
We need to redeem ourselves.
Yeah, faux show.
I think we got like the second worst time of the day.
Oh, my
Fix your
God.
button.
Yeah, I gotta
Yeah.
fix my button and fix that log.
Oh, man.
So, anyways, everybody out there listening, thanks for listening. Stay hydrated. And on that note, good night, everybody.